Here's a philosophical story idea that can captivate your audience and encourage deep thinking. Title: The Clockmaker's Paradox. Introduction. Begin with an intriguing question. If you could see the future, would you change the present? Introduce the concept of determinism versus free will. In a small town, there was a renowned clockmaker named Elias. Elias was not only skilled in his craft, but also a philosopher at heart. He believed that time was a precise, unchangeable force, much like the gears and springs in his clocks. One day, Elias received a peculiar customer, an old man who seemed to know more about Elias than anyone should. The old man brought a broken pocket watch, claiming it was not just any watch, but a device that could glimpse into the future. Skeptical yet intrigued, Elias repaired the watch. To his astonishment, the watch worked, showing brief flashes of what was to come. Initially, Elias used it to prevent minor accidents and help people in the town. He felt like a guardian angel, subtly steering events to better outcomes. However, the more Elias used the watch, the more he noticed that despite his interventions, some events seemed destined to happen. He saved a young girl from a fall, only for her to have a worse accident later. He helped a farmer avoid a drought, but then the crops were destroyed by pests. Elias became obsessed, trying to outsmart fate, constantly looking into the watch and making changes. His once orderly life, like his clocks, became chaotic. The townspeople who once praised him started to see him as meddling with forces beyond human understanding. Elias had a vision of his own death. Desperate to avoid his fate, he isolated himself, dismantling his clocks and closing his shop, hoping to change his destiny by doing nothing. In his isolation, Elias realized that while he tried to control time, he had stopped living in the present. The old man returned, revealing himself as a manifestation of time. He explained that while the future could be glimpsed, it was not meant to be controlled. The beauty of life lies in its uncertainties and the choices we make without foreknowledge. Elias accepted his fate, understanding that life's unpredictability is what makes it precious. He reopened his shop, this time living each moment fully, no longer obsessed with the future. Conclude with a reflection. In trying to master time, Elias learned that the true mastery lies in embracing the present. The future is but a shadow of our present actions, and it's in our hands to shape it, not through foresight, but through mindful living.